Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on DeFi Degens Drip for Poverty. We are here today on the animal farm, but as you know, our mission is to empower the powerless and help those find financial freedom through crypto assets. If you like that mission, you resonate with that, you're trying to get your own financial freedom, click that subscribe button so you don't miss another video. And I'm going to be trying to update these at least daily now, it looks like. And this is because of a post that came out yesterday from Forex. So we have some new information from Forex yesterday, last night, I guess, since I'm over here in Southeast Asia. Yeah, it came out 11:29 p.m. So it's about 12 hours old, and basically just said he updated the white paper for the animal farm, and I'm going to show you that. And then he's also started picking some ads for the animal farm. So there's an ad competition. You scroll down here, and he picked this one as one of the winners. And just basically he's just trying to get some more eyes on the project. So that's why I'm bullish on what he's doing. Like I said, I'm still optimistically skeptical, but even if it's a slow rug pull, like ripping a Band-Aid off real slow, he has indeed made some millionaires already. Tons of people have changed their lives. I've seen the videos, I've seen the posts in the groups from people all over. And this thing is pretty much only in the US. So he hasn't even tapped the other markets yet. So I think he'll continue to try to grow and expand it. And that's why I'm trying to raise this content out here in Cambodia, because I would like to help some of these people out here. Because before this thing does blow up, if it does, I hope it won't, knock on wood. I'd like to get in while I can. So like I said, I'm just trying to give you guys real advice on what I'm doing. Not financial advice, of course, just letting you know how I'm looking at the project. So I do see it as a potential for short to midterm. Long term, I have no idea, but I don't give a damn about the long term. So anyway, he's made some updates to the white paper, which you can find here on the white paper. I'm not going to go over this entire thing. I want you to actually look into it yourself. But this is basically, as he's been talking about, this is his next project that he's built utility on top of Drip with. It's a standalone project, and it has some great opportunities to get in regards to some of the farming and liquidity, keeping your assets, all that stuff. But the main thing he's looking to do is he's cleaned up the white paper so it makes it easier for people to understand. And the pig game, which he still hasn't defined what the name will be coming soon. All we know is that basically he's going to be kind of using the hex model, and the dogs will have utility in regards to your downline referrals. So we know that the drip requires you to buy this B-Reap token in order to get the bonuses from your downline referrals. He did mention that the dog token will be similar to that. So as of right now, there's no other utility other than staking and then trying to build some liquidity in the pool. So if you look in here, you can click this button and get more details on the actual, here we go, details. No, not that one. Not that one either. Where'd it go? There's a button, I can't find it right now, that will show you exactly, it's right here. He already changed it again. So it's right here that's showing you the calculator. Here it is, that's what I'm gonna find. What the yield is per pool. So you click the little calculator and you'll see what it's returning on your investment if you were to get in some of these pools. So it's still a long-term play. There are penalties for selling, you have fees. There are also fees for staking on certain ones. So as always, only risk what you can afford to lose. But the point being is he's building a lot of utility on these platforms and continuing to gamify the experience so we can onboard new users. We're sitting at about 75,000 users. Crypto as a whole is approaching, I think, the 500 million, 1 billion mark or something like that by the end of the year. So there's tons of room for growth. DeFi is this fragmented sector. Like this is on Binance Smart Chain. There's all sorts of projects on other chains as well. And so there's tons of opportunity for people to get in on this. So that's why I'm taking the risk and trying to get in now. So again, take a look at the animal farm. I know the name of the channel is Drip for Property, and this is the animal farm itself, but the utility goes back and forth. So that's why I will be doing some videos on the animal farm, and I do have some positions on the animal farm, a couple of pigs that I'm earning. I've staked 8.2. So I think in total on the animal farm, I put in roughly $1,000 or something like that. Then I had some Bitcoin sitting around that actually staked as well. So I put that in. There was a 6% hit that I got on staking it. But since it's just sitting in my wallet, I decided to stake it. So I have it sitting here. It was just at $1,000. So at least, so I took the hit, lost 6%, but at least now it will be generating pigs, which give me some say so in the protocol. So if you got some ETH laying around that you're using because you want it to appreciate, or some other token, like I had some cake as well. So I just had some stuff sitting in my wallet that I was holding, hoping that it would appreciate. But while I'm waiting for it to appreciate, I can stake it in these different contracts. So that's a huge use case if you're into the hodl and hold kind of play, I guess you could say. So there's a lot of other contracts that you can get into, even some of the liquidity pairs. So it just depends on what your strategy is. But if you've got it sitting in your wallet, put it on a platform so that you can start generating some yield off of it. That's the whole purpose of passive income. You got to think of your money as like little employees. You are a business owner. Your money are little employees. You want them to work around the clock. You want to turn those little bastards into 24/7 employees because they don't complain. They don't need workers' comp, none of that shit. So if you got a couple bucks, put it somewhere and let it work for you. Again, not financial advice, but that is how the rich get richer. They invest. The poor, the middle class, we buy liabilities. We buy clothes, shoes, phones, cars, shit like that. That's a liability. It does not generate any income. You put your money into assets. Cryptocurrencies are considered assets. Technically, Bitcoin is the only asset right now legally by the Fed, but you're looking at it as an investment vehicle. You're looking at it as something that can generate more income over time. And then ideally, you want to not sell it. So that's the cool thing about these farms, right? So you're putting in, let's just go back to Bitcoin. That's the easiest one to understand. So I have this Bitcoin that if you watch any of the financial advisors, the legitimate ones like Michael Saylor, Raoul Paul, Warren Buffett, all these guys, they will tell you don't sell your assets. The rich people get richer by keeping their assets and either borrowing money from it or taking the interest from the asset. So this is a perfect example. I had $1,000 in Bitcoin. I put it in there and it is now yielding a couple dollars a day. It's not life-changing money by any means, but I don't plan on selling the actual Bitcoin asset. So I'll be able to take the earnings off of this and I can use this. Like right now, yeah, it's not much. It's probably like $4 a day, but that's still 4 times 365 days a year. That's $1,200. And I still have the underlying principle of the asset. Even if Bitcoin goes down, it doesn't matter because I didn't sell it. So that's what you have to look at, guys. Again, not financial advice, but everybody's getting into crypto primarily because they're looking to change their financial status. Let's face it, we're not in it because you want the cool JPEG or clout or whatever. It's because we see the opportunity that the traditional financial markets didn't offer us, especially if you're from the middle, the lower class, or like I'm trying to reach the people in poverty. They don't get any of these opportunities, man. Like there's some of them running around without banks, no access to get capital. And then if they do get a loan, it's like 30%. If you work in some of these countries like here in the Philippines and in Thailand, you work in remittance. That means you work somewhere else and you send your money back home to take care of your family. Some of these people pay 15% on their money per month just to send it back home. So you make $1,000, you lose $150 to Western Union or MoneyGram. This is fucked up. You can send that via WBNB or BUSD or fucking Polygon. You can send it for like 50 cents to your family member. Like that's what cryptocurrency does, man. It takes the power away from the fucking financial institution that is just raping us for the past 100 years. And it puts it back in the hands of where it belongs, the little guy, the community members, whatever you want to call it, you know? So again, not financial advice, but if you got it sitting around, put it in. Sorry, I went on a rant. I'm just really passionate about this. So do what you will with the information, but the opportunities are there. You got to be willing to gamble a little bit if you want to move up in life. One of my favorite mentors, Les Brown, if you keep doing what you've always done, you'll keep getting what you always got. So take that with a grain of salt. And until next time, guys, live daily and achieve your impossible. If you like the video, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one. DeFi degens drip for Poppy. See you guys.